If a child's been through something stressful recently, by all means, you want to create space for your child. What that means is be available, don't pry, but say, hey, I'm here, I'm good. Whenever you want to chat, I'm available. Or, hey, do you want to go for an ice cream? Hey, do you want to connect somehow? Hey, you want to watch a movie together? There are things that you can do to make the child know that you're ready and available, and you're not going to pry for information. You're not going to ask them a lot about whatever the traumatic event or events were. The term that we use in our field is holding space. And what it means is you don't show up with your agenda. You just show up and say, hey, I'm here. Once you're through that acute piece, certainly being available to help them sort through their emotions, what they're thinking and feeling. So things like what we call active listening, like, sounds like that was a really big experience for you. Or what I hear you saying is that you tried to run the other way, but you weren't sure which way to go. So don't be afraid to let them tell their story and listen, but don't try to sweep in and fix it and correct it and say, avoid things like, well, at least, or it could have been worse, right? And you can just reflect back to them what you hear. Sounds like you were feeling kind of nervous when you were sitting on the floor in that room, right? So things like that. But simplifying your language, when you ask them to do something, when you're kind of working with them to, hey, I need you to empty the dishwasher. Hey, I need you to pick up your room. Like, I know you've been through a lot, but we still have some things we need to do. Frame it that way. Hey, I know you got a lot on your mind, but we still need to be out of the house by 7 for school tomorrow morning. How can I help you so that we're out the door on time? Externalizing important information. So I know, for example, as a mom, I went through a divorce when my kids were younger. I had to do all I could to externalize for the kids. Hey, here's your morning routine. I wrote it all down for each of the 3 because there were different ages and different routines. Hey, here's your bedtime routine. So that even in the midst of all the turmoil, they could count on the systems and the routines that they were used to. And I externalized them with pictures and words so that the kids didn't have to pull it up in their own minds or call on me, who was also going through some stress. And then, yes, the mindfulness techniques, absolutely.